what you want to do when you get here is read the instructions. All right, so new student athletes. We're going to go right here. This is you guys, new student athletes. Now, we say open this website in a new browser so that you can reference these few important instructions below and be able to see the page and toggle back and forth. Here's our instructions. Keep those handy. All right, so what do we do first? We're going to enter new and new for ID and password. So if you're a new student athlete, you don't have a preset one, you will put in new and new. And go ahead and log in. When you click the link, you will come to this page. You will be able to enter all of your personal demographic information that you should know about you in all these boxes. Now, the yellows or beige boxes are required. The white boxes are totally optional. Let's do a sample one. I'm going to be an esport player. I will be Sandy athlete. She's going to be a girl today. Today is her date of birth. And that, all right. This is her fake info. Oh, I don't know who that is. We'll just say Sandy at AOL.com. All right, remember, white are not required. She lives at the college, apparently. This is our college address. Sorry. Go fast. All right. That's where you're going to school. She's going to be herself. And she's going to create that password. Hopefully she's coming in as a freshman. Do I have to? Yeah, okay. Oh, she made her password strong enough. She's a freshman. She doesn't have any of these. Maybe she's allergic to kitty cats. And she takes allergy meds for her kitty cat allergy. Next tab, so we went through general. It's automatically moved us over to the next gray tab, which is insurance. Sandy athlete is going to put in her insurance types. Now, do you have to have insurance to play? No. There's a no primary insurance button. You can click that and be on your way. But if you have insurance through yourself or your parents or a guardian, go ahead and enter it in here. That's her hypothetical info and her hypothetical group number. Her doctor is Dr. Smith, and he is there. Now, if you would like, you can put in copies of your pictures of the front and back of your card. You do not have to do this. Saves a little bit of time. You've already entered the info I need right here. Save is always at the bottom. Emergency contact would be Sandy's mama. It's her mom. Mom. Oh. Phone number. And there we go. So you're going to notice that when you save through, more tabs have magically appeared at the top. You may put in surgeries if you'd like to note them. Not required to do this one. Oop, that'll show up when we enter a physical in. Insurance we've already did, and our emergency contact mama is already in there. Forms is important. We have 3 forms. Count them, 1, 2, 3. We're going to do each of these forms. If you are an 18-year-old or older, you can read and understand these and sign them yourself. If you are a minor, 17 and younger, you will have to do them with your parents so that you can sign and mom or dad or guardian can sign along with you. All right, we're going to do these quickly. You will read them thoroughly. If you are confused at this point, oh, look, bolded instructions right here. Choose a form name. We're going to click new. We're going to keep reading the instructions. Read all the statements and questions. Sign your name in the box. Type your name and click sign and save. Click New, read the statements, and click any yes statements. Oh, there's one. Read the instructions, read the education and the statements. Click the yes button. Do read these, they're important. Click yes. Now, I agree to my signature. This is Sandy Athlete. She is 18 years old. She's gonna sign for herself and save. 1 form out of 3 done. Click form name, right? Number 1. Click form name. Click new to begin. Read, sign, save. Here we go. I'm reading. Read. Make sure you understand. Sign and save. In the same process as the first form. Sandy Athlete's an adult, so she's doing well. If she was a youngin', you can see there with the provided parent guardian box where mom, dad, guardian would sign with you. This one, it will take you just a smidge more time than those. This is your health history form. So you're going to read and answer what's true or false for you. So does Susie Athlete have these allergies? No. So she's going to go and answer all these questions she knows about herself. If you recognize something that might apply, you can click a yes. So, oh, who has a family heart issue? Dad. And maybe he had a heart attack at 50. Now, if there's something you don't recognize, like what the flip is a Marfan syndrome? If you don't know what it is, you don't have it. Now, this is long, but at least it's digital, so we can click through very quickly. Sandy doesn't have asthma, so she's doing great. Maybe she's had a concussion. Oh, there's a positive one. Say, yes, I had one when I was 15. Oh, okay, she answered her question. Very good. Answer honestly. These are important. I do look at every single athlete's health history form. It helps me get to know you. It helps us identify any pink, green, red flags that I need to know about you. Maybe she's trying to gain muscle mass for soccer. Boom. All right. So yes, it feels like a lot, but we're zooming right along. And we're done. Hey, we reached the end. So if we were all paying attention, this is form 3 of 3. We have now safely done. Oops, I flubbed up. This is a good example. If it doesn't save, it'll tell you. I got to go to number 8. Where is number 8? Previous. I also could have clicked this jump to questions page. That's okay, one at a time. Number 8. She does not have racing hearts. Okay. If you get an error message, like I'm getting, fix your errors. Good. She has all her paired organs. And we should be good. Now, this was complete. We know we did all the forms. 1, 2, 3. If you want to make sure they saved, you could click on them. And it'll tell you right when you did it. So they're time and date stamped. I get them automatically. Thus tab. E-files. This is important. All right. We talked about our physical. It's good for 13 months. You've got to have it on the AACC form. If you've had one, you need to print the AACC physical off of this page by downloading and printing and taking it to your doctor. Now, you've got the physical in your hot little hand. What do? Right here, boom, in the blue button, upload document. Now, you'll take a picture with your phone, maybe email it to yourself, and this is my physical for this year, 2024, Sandy's physical, and you're going to upload it. All right, we'll pretend that this report is our physical. Upload. Excellent. It tells you uploaded it, and you can see down here in the bottom of the page, I uploaded it today. If you are a returning student athlete, you've played a sport before, or you've done ATS before. Maybe you played in the off season but didn't actually get on a varsity roster. You're still in ATS. So, same process. Open it in a new browser. You have a history with us. You're like, okay, I made that ID and password a year ago. I don't know what the heck it is. That's okay. There's a forgot username button and a forgot password button. So you're going to click one of them, whichever one applies, or both, and you're going to find it. So if you do forgot username, you enter your email. You know, Sandy Athlete just did hers today, but she doesn't know what the heck it is. That's okay. So she's going to do this, and she's going to, it would be in there, but she's going to get her username sent to her. I am going to use a returning athlete account so you can see what it looks like. All right, returning athletes only. You will get to this screen. These little people right here, I call it the people icon, the athlete info, that's your go-to. And it looks just like where we were before. You already have all this filled in. This is just a fake account, but all yours is going to be in there. If something has changed, come in here, edit your insurance. Maybe your old one is bad. We're going to delete that one. And then this one just had 2 in there, so maybe they're both bad. Get rid of that one too. We need a new insurance. I do have insurance. Thank you for asking. It is my regular primary. I'm going to have this and a phone number and enter the new insurance. You get the idea, right? It's important that we have this. If we have to send you to a doctor, we can share this with them. Doop, 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 boop. Put it in really quick. Again, if you'd like to upload the pictures, thank you very much. Appreciate you. You don't have to do it. Only the yellow boxes are required. Back to the menu. Yeah. All right, into the people icon. So update anything that's changed. Your new physical will also be put under e-files. So look, there's some previous forms in here that this fake athlete has uploaded. You've got your new one for the coming year. Upload just like a newie. You do have to repeat your forms once a year. So we're coming up to fall. This is a time we do it. So if you're fall, winter, or spring athlete, when you do this as a sophomore or a returner, you will do this once. So you can do it now. Say you play basketball and baseball. Great. You will only have to do it 1 per year. So you will click on forms and you'll do 1, 2, 3, and you'll be all done for this year for me. So returners, update 3 forms and a physical if you need it. Again, after 13 months, it is invalid. Now, if you run into a snag and you read the instructions and for some reason they're like reading backwards and upside down and you just aren't sure what to do, email me. This is me right here, alstanley1@AACC. You can text me. That's fine as well. I'm in person in gym 148, but the first thing I'm going to ask is, did you read through your section and try it and read the instructions? And you'll say yes, and I'll say, okay, let's see where we got snagged. But yeah, that is it for new and returning student athletes for the sports medicine side of eligibility.